David, can you look at this hemorrhoid on my butthole?
Oh, okay.
You know what? Never mind. Don't do that. I'm going to use ZocDoc instead. Okay, look. Choose from thousands of patient-reviewed doctors and specialists, browse doctor profiles, upload and verify your insurance information, and get the care you need with ZocDoc. Book an appointment with a few taps in their app and start feeling better, faster with ZocDoc. Go to ZocDoc.com/foods and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/foods. ZocDoc.com/foods.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods. That's actually really fucking good.
Sex. Sexual intercourse. The courses of school that I took cannot be
No, it's Cinco de Mayo. You gotta add Spanish into it. Sorry.
Sí puede. It's payday. Give me my
Dinero.
Dinero. Robert Dinero. I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? Meet the fuckers. Fuck her. Grab her in the pussy. No. That's assault. Assault on the rim of my margarita.
Fire! Fuego!
Fuego.
You think you're tough? You got some huevos?
Oh.
From my ranchero?
Oh.
Palabra! I'm from a place in LA called La Habra.
Oh.
Hey, dude, we fucking fuego, man.
We're fuego. Órale. Órale. Some eggs in a basket. Don't count your chickens till your eggs have hatched. Crack cock-a-doodle-doo. My cock will do to you some amazing things. Aww. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Dudes Behind the Foods.
We could do it in whatever language you want, baby.
Somebody was like, I probably said this already, but they were like, we want a whole hour of spoken word.
No, we're not doing that. we're doing little bits here and there in different languages. Next time, we're going to do it in Gujarati.
What is that?
It's the language out in India.
Oh, okay, fun. I'm not trying to be sexy David right now. I realized after we did this last episode that I'm very sleepy. Because this motherfucker Q is on some different shit. Okay? When I tell you, dog, 2 nights ago, this is his first time doing this now. He's just about a month old. Woke up every hour on the hour. I'm talking about like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Veda never did this?
Veda never did this.
Oh, it's always the boys causing trouble, dude.
Other shit.
I apologize. He's an Aries, and that is my sign.
Ugh.
I'm a Capricorn. I came here to get managed. Ooh, you know it's good when you start speaking Spanish.
These are the signs of love making.
Are you that zodiac freak I've been looking for? Girl, you're sending me.
I'm like, this is familiar. So since it is a Cinco de Mayo this week, I brought us some tequila infused.
Cazadores, Los Altos de Jalisco, spicy margarita.
100% agave tequila, Cazadores Blanco, orange liqueur.
Jalapeno juice.
Yeah, dog.
Dude, what the hell did you get today?
I don't know. It sounds great though. I'm gonna open
There's
it.
so many different alcoholic drinks.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
We're never going to be able to try all of them.
Oh, we will.
Oh, yes.
Cheers.
I like this a lot. Damn
Love it.
That is-
Little bit of spice in there.
This, listen. It's margarita mixed with a little bit of what's that cerveza with the fucking
Oh, you talking about like a
michelada.
Yeah. Then when they got just put a little bit of spice on the rim of your margarita.
I want this with a little bit of tajin and shit. This is fucking good. I will buy this again.
This is great.
Híjole de la chingada. This is so good.
Santa Maria, Jesus y Maria y Jose.
Today I got us some baked treats. Should we start savory or sweet?
Whoa, bars.
Savory or sweet?
Baked treats, savory or sweet. Give me something good to skeet, skeet, skeet. Give me the sweet first.
Guava cream cheese.
Oh, wow. Here's the thing. I'm not eating guava.
Shut up, you stupid idiot.
I'm not eating guava
Okay.
because it makes my nipples go inward.
Oh, wow. That is a problem that fat people have, actually. For those of you who are just listening, I am also fat. Here we go.
I love a guava and cheesy combination situation. I think that it originated in some fucking Latin American country.
We're doing all Latin stuff today.
Cheers. That's great. Where's this from?
I'm from a bakery out in Burbank called Miracle Bakery. One of the nicest owners I've ever met in my life, by the way, greets you with happiness every time you come through. Like you've known him for years.
I love that. Not like Thai crime dad Chantarangsu over there.
Your dad just comes in. Thai smile, more like Thai what?
More like Thai scowl. Was our Yelp review.
That's hella funny. Dude, your dad's such a funny, nice guy, but his resting face looks hella mean.
I know. You know what it is? It's the jowls. It's the scowl jowls.
But if they just talk to him, they know he's really nice
He's
and
the
funny.
sweetest, funniest man in the whole world.
Dude, some people just have mean faces. Like I have a natural mean face too.
Yeah.
You're more like Thai scowl.
Scowl, poor guy. My parents came over the other day, and it's funny because like, you know, my mom hasn't held a baby, you know. Well, she's still remembering how to hold a baby again, you know. And sometimes you forget the newborns, their necks are so droopy and blibbly blably all over the place, you know? So sometimes my mom will be holding Q and his neck will be a little bit, I'm like, Mom, the neck, watch the neck. And then so she's like, oh. And then my dad yesterday, my dad's holding Q and my mom's like in his face being like, maybe you should put your arm like this. My dad's like, don't tell me what to do. It's like, they were just, he was looking at her like, what the fuck? You couldn't even hold his neck. And he was doing it, he said it in Thai, but Chio's dad was there. Chio's dad like cracked up because even like when you didn't understand Thai, you
know
knew
what he said.
exactly what my dad was saying.
Being another married man, you already fucking know what the fuck he said. And you already know what the fuck she said.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hella funny, dude. It was like, dude, you just gave her a chiropractic adjustment. Like, don't fucking tell me how to hold a baby.
Oh my goodness. What's this savory situation?
We have either a cheddar biscuit or we have this spinach and garlic babka.
Ooh, give me the babka. I like a spinach situation. That smells divine. That's great. That's great.
Not bad, a little bland, but not bad. All the stuff would be better if it was heated up.
Of course. That's why I try not to judge too hard, because I'm sure it was popping, heated up. But you know, Robin Couch didn't get us a microwave in here, so.
You want to tell you? I'll tell you this right now. Me and my mom got into this argument, as we, you know, tend to do every now and then. And it was a moment in the car. Oh, it wasn't in the car. It was actually in the house, where she does this thing where she'll say something along the lines of like, "Oh, if I never asked you for anything, I bet you leave me out to die." It's like shit like that.
Oh my God, I hate that so much. Are all Asian moms the exact same person?
Bro, and today I just wasn't fucking having it.
Yeah.
And my mom never apologizes, right? I was so fucking mad. She was like, I'm done talking. I'm gonna hang up the phone. And I literally stopped and I said to her, I was like, if you hang up the phone, you'll never speak to me ever again.
You're just like her.
And I was like, she's like, what? I was like, don't hang up the phone. I'm not done talking. And I fucking stood up to this woman. I was like, and I didn't even do it in like a super angry way. I wasn't angry, right? But I basically told her this. I was like, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And she was like, what? I was like, imagine what it feels like where your mom, who you love, keeps telling you that you are the worst person you have ever met in your life. Right? I was like, every time you talk to me, you make me feel like I am the worst son you have ever had in your life.
Damn.
And I was like, do you think that's okay? I was like, imagine how that makes me feel.
Yeah.
And I was like, you also do that to your older son, and he says the same thing. So either both of us are crazy or you're an asshole. So which one is it? And she was super quiet.
Yeah.
And she goes, you know what? It's just a cultural difference. And I was like, no, it's not. And I just literally said, before you hang up this phone, you have to say, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Right? And she goes, no, I'm not saying sorry. I was like, I didn't do anything wrong. I was like, cool. Then you're never talking to your son ever again. Oh. Right? I was like, because this is the last time you make me feel this way. Right? And then she starts laughing. She starts laughing in my face.
Hilarious.
Yeah. She thinks it's so funny. And then she goes, okay, I'm sorry. In the most fucking asshole, sarcastic. I didn't even know she could say that in English like that. She goes, okay, I'm sorry.
She's on the phone like to your dad, like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, big man over here.
Oh, I used to watch you take a shit in a diaper. Oh, now he's a big boy.
He's not gonna talk to his mom. Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. And when she did that, dog, I busted up laughing. And we started crying laughing because I was like, dog, how fucking disrespectful is that shit? I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna tell her, like, you know, you're never gonna talk to your son again, and she was gonna go,
She called my bluff. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's so great. Let me ask
Fucking
you,
asshole, dude.
you kind of reminded me of, when you're a little kid, especially when you're like, for immigrant parents, you don't necessarily know how to express your feelings, right? And I remember with my mom, when I was really young, I would get so frustrated and I didn't know how to express myself to her. And so I would just say the most exaggerated shit I could just so she understood I was mad, right? I remember one time being like, probably like 8, and being like, anything that I like or want, you hate and you think is dumb and you don't want me to have. Anything that makes me happy, you don't want me to be happy. And she was like, oh, really? That's what I do, huh? That's how you feel? I was like, yes! She's like, fine, then I'll never do anything again. I was like, ah! God.
This is that response literally makes me boil.
Fine, then I'll never say anything again. I'll never do anything again.
I hate that shit with everything that I have. My lady does it to me all the time, and it reminds me of my mom, and it just gets under my fucking skin. It is dismissive.
I don't know where women get that from.
From their mothers.
Must be, man.
Robin Couch, explain that.
What the hell?
I don't know, but I've definitely heard it before.
Well, make sure you fix it now so you're not doing it in the future, okay?
Well, if I accidentally have kids someday, I'd like to believe that I wouldn't do that to them.
Okay, good.
All right. You're going to do it anyways.
Honestly, probably. If that thing's being a little shit. Or I'll whip out I guess I'm just a terrible mother.
Oh.
That one makes my skin burn.
You know why we do it backwards? Because we know how much it affected us, so we want that same pain onto somebody else.
Shit, probably, right?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
God, but you know what I have, like, that my mom would say that now I'm like, oh, she was right. Where she would be like, you don't understand. You'll understand one day when you have kids of your own. You know?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And now I'm like, now that I have kids of my own, I'm like, she was right. I get it. Because I think about now, all the times when you're a fucking little kid or a high school kid running around, going out, not calling your parents, like you're out all night and they don't know what the fuck's going on. You come home, they're pissed, and you're like, what? I didn't do anything bad. And they're like, I was worried. I didn't know where you were. You didn't give me updates. I think now about like just even Veda being at daycare for like more than 3 hours. I'm like, oh my God, what is she doing? Is she okay? Is she being bullied?
I need to be more like that, dude. Sometimes Mariel gets mad at me because I never wonder where she's at. she be getting hella bad. I'll be at the house by myself for hours and I just didn't know. And then she'll call me, I'll be home soon. I'm like, from where? She's like, I left 6 hours ago. I'm like, for real? When? She gets hella mad.
So I no longer have that option because we finally took the step of putting cameras all in the inside of our house as well. Okay.
That's right.
Instead of outside, we now finally have cameras also on the inside because, you know, we got babies and shit. And we also like are probably gonna hire a nanny soon. So we're like, you know, we want to have eyes everywhere, right? And so the other day I was home alone and I literally had to be like, oh shit, don't jack off in the living room. Because Chia could easily just tap in right now and watch.
You know what's so funny?
What?
I love it when this happens on this podcast. You reminded me of when we got this camera in the living room for the dog, right?
Yeah.
But I forget that it's recording at all times. I wasn't jacking off.
Yeah.
But then I was watching TV and I had my hand down my pants. And then Mary was like, are you masturbating in the living room? I'm like, what? What do you mean? She's like, why is your hand down your pants? I'm like, how do you know this? Yeah. But I forgot about it. She goes, I can see you in the camera. I'm like, oh, no. And then she was like, what? I was like, no, I just had my hand in my pants, like the pant belt.
Yeah.
And she goes, why do you do that? And I'm like, yeah, why do I do that? What is that?
That's a man thing.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
She doesn't know. I think, well, okay, so for those of you who don't know, when a dude is just chilling, relaxing, your penis might as well be a kitten in your lap that you're just petting. Like nothing sexual about it. Just a little fucking pet in your lap that you're just kind of like stroking without even thinking about anything dirty.
Are you there? Yeah, you're there.
Just double checking.
You're
know what I'm
there.
saying?
You're alive. You're alive.
Yeah, I'll definitely just be watching TV sometimes and just like have my hand on my penis, or like sometimes I'll twirl my little pubes around. Just fucking
Like a train track villain.
yeah, it's like a little villain mustache.
And then an hour later, you look down there, you're like, oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, it's real casual. There's nothing dirty about it.
Weird. I don't know why I do that.
But I feel like girls
there.
girls casually just kind of feel on their boobies sometimes. No, they just be chilling and just kind of like squeeze a boob.
Robin
or, like,
Couch? Is that
Robin
true?
Couch, can you confirm?
Yeah, we also do that thing where if we're in like comfortable pajama shorts and we're laying down, we slip a hand through the pajama shorts out the leg and just kind of hang out with a hand there. That's a weird thing we do.
I seen that once.
Yeah, but yeah, I will
so-
sometimes find myself just kind of holding my boobs sometimes.
See?
Yeah.
Okay. See, it's just there.
Yeah.
It just be there sometimes.
I
Grabbing
think-
my own butt. Sometimes you just grab your cheeks.
I'm getting turned on right now. Be quiet.
Yeah, I think it's just something people do. You got your parts hanging out. You can't help but feel on yourself a bit. What's this? Is it a cookie? You got me a cookie?
A COVID chip cookie.
COVID chip cookies? Chocolate chip cookie. I love it.
Chewy.
That's a good cookie, man. Thank you, bro.
Oh, I mean, it's nothing like the caviar and stuff, but
I mean, I know. It's okay. Every time I buy something expensive, I subtract it from what I pay you for the podcast.
okay,
So.
perfect. Next time, only bring chips. But
Yeah.
and there's like weird behaviors that guys do that I feel like the opposites that no, but I don't realize that shit. I'm like, oh, why do I do that shit?
Yeah, but also, we're all guys are different. Like I was reading a Instagram post that I could relate to, but then I was like, oh, David can't relate to this, because it was a wife posting a meme about what exactly do men do in the bathroom for an hour when they're shitting? Like, what exactly are you guys doing in there? And I'm like, yeah, they just don't get it. Sometimes you just gotta sit there and shit for an hour. I was like, oh, nope, David also does not do that.
I'm in there like there was a fire inside that bathroom. I need to get the fuck out as fast as possible. Tell you this, man, I don't like long poops. I don't like it at all. I dislike it very much.
Not only do I like it, I look forward to it.
Really?
It's like,
Get away from the wife and the 2 kids, huh?
not only that, it feels really good to get all that poop out.
Not only that. Yeah, that too, but
Like, yeah, it's a nice little peace and quiet time, but also it's like so much poop, Like literally different waves. I'll sit there, poop once.
you and Bart are like that.
Yeah,
He'll poop, and if he's sitting on there, poop will come out.
yeah. I don't have to push. It's just time.
What the fuck? What is that? Like, that must be really healthy.
It's great, and you feel amazing afterwards. Like sometimes I'll literally like poop, and after I get all cleaned up, I'm like, wow, that was awesome. I'm like, I feel so good.
When are you going to get buff, man?
Should I?
I think you should.
Yeah.
Stop bringing caviar and fucking fried chicken skin, all right?
No.
All right, great, because I love it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this, man. When I started weight training, I really do realize that those of you out there, you know, when we make jokes about buff people, we're like, oh, look at it, you're so heavy. It's really a lot of work that they put in. And I'm actually applauding you. Like the fact that you put that amount of dedication to keep fit. And by the way, just because you got muscles once, it doesn't stay. It goes away like that.
It's so much work.
It goes away so fucking fast. So you have to upkeep that shit. How crazy is that?
It's so much upkeep that you understand why people just give up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you work so hard to get to that point, and then after you get there, you gotta stay doing shit.
Yes. It's not like you unlock this achievement and then you get to keep the medal. It's like if you don't keep up with the fucking activities, they'll strip your medal away. Ridiculous. What am I, a doctor? I gotta keep learning shit about the human body and shit and retest every time? Fuck that shit. Once I get it, I'm done.
Doctors have to retest?
Oh.
Do they really?
Yeah, when you become a doctor, you have to do like, I forgot how many years. Doctors, please confirm. I asked my friend about this years ago, but you have to freshen up on your stuff to keep your license or something.
Oh, that sucks.
That's a good thing, dog. What are you talking about?
Bodies, but it's not like bodies are changing.
Yeah, but you gotta.
Medicine changes.
I guess you're right.
Wow, she just did one of those fucking.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just watched Dr. Mike on YouTube.
Oh, the hot guy?
Yeah.
He's hot.
Yum.
He is attractive.
Yeah.
Speaking of hot doctors, one time in college, I'm sure I've told this story before. I don't know if I told it to you. Now, as I've mentioned before, back at Cal State Long Beach, if you were a student there, you have like free medical access to the whatever they had going on, right? And I would go. So I was always, whenever I could, I'm like, yeah, sure. If I ever had any type of raw situation with anybody, I would go in for like a standard just STD test, right? So I went in. Yeah, for my STDs, just to make sure I didn't have any STDs. And I went in one time, and I don't even know why this happened, but she asked me if I had any like physical symptoms. I don't think I had any physical. I didn't. So she was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna check, just check physical, right? So I don't know if I'm remembering this wrong, but I feel like this woman was on her knees in front of me, checking my penis for like lumps and shit. And it wasn't even like she was hot. She was an older, like, I want to say like a black auntie on a sitcom. You know what I'm saying? That's how she was looking.
Oh, you know my type, man.
Oh, but I mean, look, hey, I love a
How flappy were the arms? If the arms are extra flappy, that should get me horny.
like if you know she was like just the cook at the barbecue.
You can always tell by a girl's back arms if they can fucking cook or not.
Man, look, there is this, and those giant arms come in all colors and all races, and there's this Thai dish, and it's like big slabs of pork and like big fatty slabs of pork. And my dad, when he sees arms like that, he calls it that, and in Thai it's called kakamu.
That's hella funny.
Yeah,
dude.
he'd always be like, "Oh, she got the kakamu."
I'm
arms.
using that shit for the rest of my life. I'll be like, oh my God, look at that big and some kakamu.
So, anyways, we are gonna so get this image of a 50-something-year-old, portly,
Sexy.
sexy, kinda, older black woman in your mind, on her knees in front of me, and my penis out. We'll be right back.
Dudes behind the foods listeners, have you heard of ZocDoc? Well, guess what? Now you have, because I just told you. Have you been stewing about a health problem you have? You almost resort to texting your group chat to get your friends' opinions. You're extremely unlikely to find quality medical advice in your group chat, but you can find it from a doctor on ZocDoc, my friends. No more doctor roulette or scouring the internet for questionable reviews. With ZocDoc, you have a trusted guide to connect you to your favorite doctor you haven't met yet. My friends, if you're a hypochondriac, what are you waiting for, man? I am. That's why I use ZocDoc. Every time I fart, I think my intestine's gonna come out my ass. And guess what? I just asked my ZocDocs, and they're like, you know what, David? It's gonna stay inside. You're okay. Guess what? I fart all the time, guilt-free. Go to ZocDoc.com/foods and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/foods. ZocDoc.com/foods.
So she's just checking me, standard check on my penis, and mind you, and I curved to the right. She just happened to be on this side of me as well, and I start getting erect in her face, and I have no idea why. I was not like turned on.
Was she like, still got it?
No, so it happened, and I'm feeling like, fuck, what do I say? Do I even bring it up? Do I apologize? She goes, oh, sorry. And I'm like, it's okay.
It's like, I haven't masturbated in like a week.
I don't know why it happened, but, hey, funny, cute little moment.
Oh, dude, I would die of embarrassment. I would die.
I'll tell you another.
Wait, how old were you?
Probably like 19.
Oh, that makes sense then, dude. When you're in your teens, dog, your dick gets hard for everything.
I know.
I would be sitting in class, like doing homework, and my dick would get hard. I'm like, dog, I'm for sure math isn't getting me horny right now. So why the fuck is this fucking hard right now?
It just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you one time also along the same token of that story, I was, let's see, I was also. Kakamu. I was going for another standard check, just was at a clinic. And I've told this story mad times on No Chaser, I'm sure. But, so this doctor comes up to me. He's like, hey man, you're getting an STD check, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you have anything physical you want to get checked out? You got any symptoms, anything physical? I was like, no, just blood work. He's like, okay, look, I have a new assistant, and I want to show her how a physical check would look if I was checking someone for like
Her?
Show her, the assistant, how it would look if I was checking somebody for symptoms. I'm like, he's like, can I do it on you? I'm like, yeah, sure, right?
Oh, you're very confident, aren't you?
I was like, well, I've said before, I feel like I have a very aesthetically
Very
pleasing
handsome penis.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, I don't want to be completely limp dick around this strange.
So you must get it a little fluff.
Yes. So as I'm like kind of, we're in the room, as I'm kind of like disrobing, I'm like lightly just kind of like flicking my junk. Yeah. Lightly, just like that, right? Just flicking it, but I don't want to get fucking erect.
Yeah.
I don't want to be super hard in front of these people. And luckily, by the grace of God and the powers of the universe and Captain Planet, all those people
God's like this?
combined,
I got you, Tim.
I got a nice like
Quarter chub?
45% chub, where I was like nicely engorged, but not disturbingly erect, okay? And so she's watching. She was pretty, by the way.
Oh.
Watching as this doctor is kind of like, all right, cool. All right, well, everything seems to look good. And so I put my pants back on, and as I'm walking out, me and this chick make eye contact, and I just kind of like, I did like a nod, and she kind of like smirked, and I was like, oh, she liked the way my dick looked. Yes.
God truly loves you, man. He didn't let it go past 45.
Yeah.
He just went like right there. That's where it'll stop.
Right there, got to look
You pray, I answer. See?
like it's saying, Tim, you've been a nice boy your whole life. You put a couple dollars in that donation plate, my son. So here you go. I'm just gonna raise that thing just where it needs to be to impress this young woman.
You know what's funny? So this past Sunday I went to church, right? Haven't been to church in 3 years.
And were you erect or no?
Oh, fully erect.
Okay.
It was very awkward, especially when we were doing praise and I lifted 3 of my hands. So I actually forgot that I had to go to church on Sunday. It's been 3 years. And Mariel said we should start going to church again.
Okay.
I'm like, cool. You know what? I don't mind hearing, the good word.
Yeah.
The good word make me feel up inside a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that there, but in here. And so I was getting tomato plants
Okay.
from this place super far away. And then I kind of forgot. And then my buddy Robin's in the car with me. And he goes, oh, you're in trouble. Because he called. And I was like, what's up? She goes, so we're not going to church? And I'm like, and then Robin's like, oh, no, he's going. He's just going to drop me off first. So he kind of jumped in real quick and saved me. And then I was like, I'll just meet you there. And I was like, oh, thank God. He goes, you're in trouble, dude.
Yeah.
Because I know you're in trouble. And so we were joking around. And he goes, you already know that like God knows you're in trouble too, because watch, when you go to the sermon, he's gonna do some kind of like connection to planting and fucking gardening. And we're laughing, right? And guess what happened in the sermon?
Ooh.
He did a sermon about how being away from God is like saying that God is the grapevine and you are the grapes. The end of the vines are the parts that bear fruit, and you should be bearing fruit. And I was like, I gotta go to church. What are the chances that this is gonna be the fucking sermon today? When he literally made that joke about gardening, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to church now.
Or Mariel was like, can you work in something about gardening to teach my husband a lesson?
Erwin McManus, he just comes out, he goes, tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Tomatoes on your feet, on your souls.
Is there a soul inside you that wishes to reach out to God? Spelled backwards is a dog. Stop acting like a bitch.
Whoa.
Maybe I should switch on the light. I am the light. I am God. I am his son. Face back to the sun in the sky. Why?
Y, Z, A, B, C? With your eyes, 20 vision. 20 plus 20 is 40 ounce in a paper bag. Put it over her face because she's ugly.
Duckling. Ooh. Waddle like a duck, ugly in the face, but big butt.
Oh! Butterface. Butter, I can't believe it's not butter. Look to the Lord and you shall see the truth. Or dare. Derriere. Bring it back it up onto me, juvenile.
Delinquents, you are an idiot.
Whoa.
That's it.
Holy shit.
Let me tell you something. We've done this so often. We've gotten so damn good at this. It's kind of unreal. Like when you see the first time we ever did this on the podcast, it was really hard for me because I'm not very good at this shit.
You've been killing it.
We've practiced so much. It's just like it's fucking going now.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe we should do a whole hour of it.
Oh, dog. I would literally shoot myself. First time listeners are like, what kind of woke ass shit is this? A woke ass podcast?
You know what? I'm gonna do it. Or maybe I'll do a thing where I speak to my wife in spoken word for 24 hours only.
Dude, if you want to see Chia get pissed off, that is the way to do it, dude.
I do a lot of things that piss Chia off, you know?
As she's breastfeeding, you just fucking pull fucking Q off.
Lactation! You lack Asian.
Fuck off!
Fuck off! Oh my God.
Stupid Chia. She finally got her lasagna that I made her.
Yes, David. Blessings to David. David's been, he likes to cook for his friends that have babies.
Here's the thing, all right? I've been promising her food for a while, but the things that I've been making her are stuff that I haven't made in years. So in my mind, I think it's going to be good, but I never wrote these recipes down. So I made her the first lasagna, fucking hot trash. Like everything was off about it. So I ate that for almost 2 weeks because it just was so much. And it was just me. And Mariel doesn't like too fatty foods, so she only ate a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So when I finally got it done, I got it just right. And she had not just a regular lasagna, a lasagna bolognese, which is a lot more work.
Oh, and did you do the thing where you like cook the sauce all day beforehand?
Yeah. The bolognese was the part that took the longest. Because I just made like tomato sauce and just ground meat or whatever, it would have been done like that.
You killed that shit. It was delicious.
Thank you.
You made way too much, but
it was because it was for a family.
I gave a giant Tupperware of it to Benji. Benji
Perfect.
took it home. I only nibbled on it because of the cheese. But the little nibble I had was pretty
Thank you.
pretty darn good, let me tell you.
And His wife loves my bolognese, so I was like, I'm just gonna put it in the lasagna.
Yeah, remember when we came over for dinner and Chia ate more than you've ever seen her eat in
I was
your...
like, God damn. So same thing with my friend Anna.
Yeah.
Pregnant, she can't figure out what she likes to eat. I made her the bolognese. This girl ate 2 fucking bowls. I was like, something about that bolognese people like.
Yeah, man. You know, Chia, if y'all know Chia kind of eats like, she eats like a little bird. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll go in on occasion if it's something she like, it's just like, oh, she just really loves like your sauce. But for the most part, she gets full quick. She makes tiny portions for herself. She's not a big eater, which is why she's terrible to do mukbangs with. Yeah. And she'll tell me, she's like, don't do, she's like, I'll do it if we have to. But for one, she knows that she's not a big eater. And she takes small bites and people will like talk shit, I remember we did a Popeyes, like comparing, trying the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Oh, the worst to do it with.
Yeah, man. And like, so I'm taking massive bites, right? Getting a little bit of everything in like the first bite. She literally took one bite. She took a bite. She's like, not gonna lie. First bite sucks. And it was like, literally, it was like just bread. And the comments were going in. Like, she didn't even bite it.
She's like, I'll never do this again.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is not her thing, man.
Yeah, nah. Not her thing. But, it sucks because it's like, when I need a quick video for like a brand deal that I know is going to deliver on that view guarantee. Let me tell you about brand deals sometimes, all right? I hate it when they do this, but I understand when they do this. Sometimes they'll be like, all right, we'll pay you this much money, but we need a 80,000 view guarantee. Like, you need to promise to hit this amount of views, or else if you don't, you got to do a fucking make good brand deal where you like basically throw a freebie in there if you don't hit the view guarantee that you promised. I'm like, God, it's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, they're doing what they're doing. The thing about me, like what I always find out is like brand deals, I rarely do them, right? Mm-hmm. It's just on some shit of like, I just don't want to.
I do them all.
Yeah. It's one of the dumbest things about me, right? It's like, I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's not that the brands are bad or anything. I just don't care to.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, if I was hurting for money, I'd do it, right?
Yeah.
And it has to be a product that I really enjoy.
Not me. I do them all and I could give a shit. I'm like, give me the money.
You know what? People understand because look, you gotta get paid. But one thing that brands really do like about me when I do it with them is that I convert really high.
Yeah.
It's because I think it's just because I do it so few and far between.
Yeah, so they trust you.
They trust me a lot, right? And so I remember this one time, this brand were like, "Well, you're not getting as much views as you used to." And I was like, "Okay, cool," but I did the brand guarantee for them too. I was like, if I convert a minimum of 5%, which is really fucking high, I was like, you need to double up the money.
Oh.
Right? So I converted like 15.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, and they kind of called my bluff, right? But they had to pay me though.
Good.
And they're like, I think that person got it into, they kind of discussed it internally and they're like, it's not going to happen. And it did. And I was like, I convert really fucking high. So
Dude.
In your face, give me my fucking money.
Early brand deal days, right? There was this company that was like paying me to advertise a fucking shirt or something or like their website. And it wasn't a lot of money, but they had it was like for every 200,000 views the video gets, it's like an extra something, right? I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. And this was so early on. I'm talking about this had to be like 2009, right? And this video ended up going crazy for me at that point, millions of views, right? So I'm like, all right, so according to this, you guys owe me like another $10,000. They're like, oh, we don't have that money. It's just,
what the fuck?
It was like this like rinky-dink website selling shirts. They had no idea the video was gonna get that many views, and they just, oh, we can't pay you.
Like, well, then what the fuck?
Yeah, motherfuckers. If it was now, I'd been like, okay, well, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Yeah, you
buddy.
fucking asshole.
Yeah.
It's like, I worked hard on this fucking video for you guys, and this is what I get. Okay, well, guess what, guys? Fucked him, huh?
We're gonna take a break, and David's gonna fuck me. Pause. Hey y'all, this episode of the podcast is also brought to you by GoodyBrand.com. This shirt right here is only available for the rest of the month of April. It's part of the Tim Shirt of the Month series that we're doing, where I just design whatever the fuck I want. And I did like a yin-yang symbol, and I thought, yo, what is on my mind constantly? Food, pizza, and ass and titties. So we got the sexual part and the food part, and it says balance at the bottom because it's a yin yang situation. If you get the Tim shirt of the month, goodybrand.com.
Pause. This fool did gay chicken on me on the fucking last episode.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you did.
What did we do? Oh, we were shooting When Foodie Calls at Disneyland. Yes.
Right. A little hot dog. He's like, we're gonna bite it together, and he goes, "What are you nuts?" Pause. He gay chickened me, and he fucking got me.
One of these days, we're gonna be gay chickening each other, and we're just gonna kiss on the mouth. We're gonna suck tongues, Dalai Lama style.
Hey, respect the Dalai Lama.
I do. I didn't say there's anything wrong with it.
All right, okay. His Holiness. That's
Yeah.
what they call him, His Holiness.
I know that.
He is His Holiness, and you need to respect him. He looks like John Amos.
John Stamos
Oh, it's John Amos.
from Full House.
No. McDowell's.
McDowell's from the Chappelle skit.
No. From McDowell's from Coming to America.
Coming to America, the Dave Chappelle movie.
I'm getting so angry right now. I'm getting so mad at you right now. How fucking dare you? You know what the funny thing about Coming to America is? Yeah. I didn't watch that movie for the longest time. I watched it for the first time when I was like 19.
Oh, really?
And the only reason why I didn't watch it was because my best friend kept on trying to force me to watch it. And I didn't want to watch it. And then he got so annoying with it, I refused to watch it.
You're one of those. Huh?
I was like, no, I'm not gonna watch. He goes, it's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Like, you love Eddie Murphy. That's like one of the biggest reasons why you went to stand up. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch it. And he would get so fucking mad.
That's a classic, David.
I know, but just because he was forcing me to do it, I didn't want to do it. And I finally watched it when I was fucking 19, and it was hilarious.
And you're one of those, and you missed out on so much good shit because of it, you know?
What the fuck ever. It was great.
Have you seen Trading Places?
What is Trading Places?
Another Eddie Murphy classic. You have to watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Trading Places is so good. It's basically about a, long story short, Eddie Murphy plays like a really poor guy, and there's like a super rich guy, and they make like some type of bet, like where it's like, he's like, watch, I could turn this poor guy into a fucking like elitist rich guy like you, and like no one would like know the difference or whatever, and they take the bet, and Eddie Murphy ends up, I don't want to ruin it for you. Trading Places, great movie. Great movie, watch it.
Yeah, I fucking hate it when he does that shit, dude. I fucking hate it when he fucking does that, dude.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Dude, let me tell you this crazy story, right? Okay, so there's this guy, okay, you had to be there. Like, yeah, fuck you, man.
David, so what's one of your favorite, I know you don't listen to a lot of old music, but what's one of your favorite old movies?
The Sound of Music.
Really? Mm-hmm. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
What is her name again?
Julia Andrews.
Fucking hot.
Oh, smoke show, my guy.
Like, classically just beautiful.
Have you
dude.
seen Mary Poppins?
Of course, dude.
Oh.
I wanted to bury my face under that poofy dress.
Yes, I wanted her to supercalifragilistic this dick.
I wanted this supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on her face.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to fucking humdiddly on her vagina.
That fucking reminds me of Orlando Brown. What the fuck did he say again?
Yeah, man. I wanted to bury my penis in her ever long-lasting purse filled with things, dog.
Yes.
I wanted a spoonful of sugar go down on her. You know what I'm saying?
Come with me and you'll
That's
see.
Willy Wonka.
In a world of I don't give a fuck, bitch. Orlando Brown. Which kind of shocked me how good he could fucking sing, by the way.
Orlando Brown is a very, very talented boy. He can rap, sing.
Rap?
Yeah.
Like, dog, so when I saw that shit, it was going viral, right? Because number one, it's hilarious. Number two, amazing voice. And then I went into this spiral of his raps. I
Yeah.
was like, hold up. This dude got bars. Like,
Yeah.
he knows music.
Yeah, I know. He can actually rap.
But he's just so fucking crazy.
Is he crazy? Or does he know what we don't know? Or is he Can he actually see the truth that we cannot see, David? So
You look like Ray Charles right now.
So here's a funny thing that you bring up. Okay, so Rick would always say when I had sunglasses on. Now, mind you, I used to have a very low haircut with a fade, and he said when I smile like that with sunglasses on, I looked like Jamie Foxx playing Ray Charles in Ray. And then I would have sunglasses on, I'd be laughing, and Rick would go, Fox face. Also, I hope Jamie Foxx is okay.
Oh wait, you said I saw your tweet. I don't know what happened.
He's in the hospital.
For what?
No, they haven't specified, but like his daughter posted like, hey, just
Pray for my dad?
Yeah, just like my dad's like he's having a medical situation right now, but
I hope
like,
it's not like cancer or something, because I love that man.
I know many people who have followed what I do know that I'm a huge Will Smith fan, and like I want to follow in Will Smith's footsteps aside from like the slapping and shit. But Jamie Foxx, huge influence on me. Like I'm talking about from In Living Color days, his old stand-up,
His music.
like the arc of his career.
That's what everybody wants.
Yes, from being able to like stupid ass, and I'm sure we've talked about this before, stupid ass goofy sketches to having your music taken seriously, to fucking kill it in stand-up, to winning Academy Awards for acting. Oh my God.
As an artist, he's above Will Smith for me.
I will not argue.
Because Will Smith was a rapper, Jamie Foxx is a singer. And like his runs were amazing. His vocal control is insane, and he plays the piano super fucking well. And one of the things that he kind of taught me that helped me refocus what I was doing was when I deleted my first music channel, because he said this one thing in an interview that was very poignant. He goes, "Listen, like I do both, right? But when I was doing stand up, I wasn't trying to be the best actor. I was a comic." And I fucked with that craft. When I was done with that, then I moved on to music. Then I moved on to this. So I don't want to be a jack of all trades. I got to master this craft, and then I'll move on, because I can't do everything all at once. And that's when I deleted that fucking channel. And then I focused on just my YouTube, and then the YouTube went, pfft.
Well, what should I do?
Shit, I don't fucking know, man. Just finish the goddamn movie, dude.
I gotta do a couple more songs first.
Okay. This year, finish that album. It doesn't have to be a lot. 4 tracks.
5.
Okay, 5 tracks. That's it.
That's just an EP though. I want like a whole project.
Just start with the EP, damn it.
All right.
All right. And the first track could just be an intro.
Maybe. Also, let me just say this. Knock on wood, whatever we're saying, like Jamie Foxx, I know he's going to be okay. I don't want what happened with Betty White to happen, because we talked about Betty White and a clip went viral, and then
Impossible. Jamie Foxx cannot.
He will not, and he cannot, and because did I tell you Jamie Foxx? I ran into him at a was it a Beyonce concert, and he like dapped me up because he had seen me on like whatever, it was either Wild 'N Out or YouTube shit. He was like, hey, man, he told me I was funny. I was like, thanks, man.
Did you cry?
I was very happy inside.
Can I tell you this? When I first came to LA, and my stand-up was fucking terrible. Still not that great now. But I was super nervous. But I did this set where I was just like, just kind of freestyled, because it was just last minute set that I was asked to come on. Because at the time they were trying to utilize YouTubers to bring people back into comedy clubs. And I was like, okay, fine, fuck it.
Yeah.
I went up there, I was drunk, nervous as shit.
Yeah.
But I just rambled on, did my own shit from like old sets from back in the day. And then super nervous, and then I was in the back, and then Bill Burr was there. And Bill Burr said, he was like, that was pretty good. And I just looked at him and I was like, thank you. And I went home and I was like, did Bill Burr just say?
That was pretty good.
I did a good job. And I freaked. And this was obviously like fucking 13 years ago.
Yeah.
But he probably doesn't remember. But that meant a lot to me.
Of course not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that fucking meant a lot to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I thought I did terrible. But, he saw something that was decent. So, he
Or
could
maybe
tell,
he was just being nice.
hey, even if he was, it was fucking great.
It inspired you though.
It inspired me. I was like, oh, maybe I could do this,
Yeah, man. Jamie Foxx, man. If I could like be in something with Jamie Foxx, that'd be crazy. You know who's also fucking career path is super inspiring to me?
Simu Liu.
And, in addition to Simu Liu, Jordan Peele.
Oh, Jordan Peele's amazing.
Yeah, man. To like, if we're gonna talk about somebody who was able to really transform what they do. Because, like, here's the thing. If you watch old Key and Peele sketches, which are already, like, fucking genius level
Hilarious.
shit, like, right next level shit, I feel like you really, there's certain sketches where you see the hints of Jordan Peele's fucked up imagination, where there's, like, this random twist that comes out of nowhere, or, like, a creepy twist ending.
Hilarious.
And it's so funny, and then, but also you watch, you're like, oh, I get it now, where he gets the ideas for, like, Get Out, or gets the ideas for whatever movie, right? And man, if that could be the, like, arc of my career too, where it's like, okay, I go from doing stupid YouTube sketches to, like, eventually, like, directing trippy shit. Because I've said this before, the stuff I like to watch is, like, really weird, trippy stuff.
Hey,
You know
Tim,
what I'm saying?
Can I tell you something?
What?
That can happen if you just write the script,
I know.
right? You just write the fucking script.
Well, 80% of it's written in my
I
head.
hate you so fucking much, man. I hate it so much.
And then after our stupid comedy, I have weird ones that I want to do, but I just got to write that one first.
Okay, we're like in our mid-30s.
Well, not in the movie. In the movie, I'm 25, you're 27.
Okay, but listen. You need to do this before you hit the 40s in the next few years.
What?
You have only like a few years left.
What is this guy talking about, dude?
Make it happen.
Yeah. I will.
Make it happen.
Chat GPT, write a movie
They
where
probably could.
No, I don't want it. I want to do it all by myself. I literally don't even want help writing it. I just want to fucking do this shit myself just to say I did it.
Do you see this, like, Nimesh Patel bit where he was like, they have Chat GPT and AI is writing stand-up comedy bits, and that's like the new wave. He goes, but the thing is like, you can't replicate fucked up human experiences, right? He goes, because AI will never be able to retell a story about when you got touched as a little kid. He was like, because that requires a human touch or some shit like that. I fucked up the bit, but it was so fucking hilarious. I cracked the fuck up.
You know what else, dog? I had this random thought the other day. Speaking of AI, me and you, like, but I was just thinking about how I have so much recorded content of me just talking, podcasts, sketches, mukbangs. I have so much written out shit of things I would say through tweets, through fucking mini posts of whatever, that it would be so easy for AI to make a super accurate recreation of my like my personality and like the way I talk. And
We put too much information out there, dude.
it's all my, like, someone could easily, like, an AI could do a quick scan of the shit I have online right now and just crank out a fucking brand new podcast of me that I just that I had nothing to do
The
with.
world that we're going to live in the next like 15 to 20 years is going to be so damn different, man.
I know.
It's kind of insane. I even thought about it to the point where, like, virtual reality, right? Even right now, it's pretty nuts. Like, if you put on one of those like meta headgears or whatever, right? Obviously, it doesn't look like real life, but just how much it feels like real life is odd, right? Like, I did this Jurassic Park one where, you know, you look around and you see the ground and the grass, and then the way that they have the sound go through the headset makes it feel like you're there.
Yeah.
And it made me feel weird. Like, I was like, this is pretty fucking insane, especially for people who are, like, let's say, paralyzed, you know, and they can't experience what it's like to go to certain places anymore. That can give them something, right? And it's pretty fucking amazing. Or, like, some people, let's say, I don't know, like, you're in jail and there's people who, you know, mentally they're going insane and they just want to feel like what it is to go outside. Give them that a little bit, help them, you know, get their shit right. And they're like, here, you're out, you're back on the street selling drugs again.
Have you ever seen Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise?
Yes.
Yeah.
That type of shit. I don't think we're that far away from it, man.
No, me neither. I think it's totally possible where somebody could, if they wanted to, right, be like, you know what? Let's say someone, has a fucked up life, but they're rich, or they're, like, I don't know, paralyzed or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what? I don't want to live this life. Here's a bunch of money. Make me forget. Put me in this brand new alternative life. Almost like you're plugged into a new matrix now.
I mean, technically, kids are doing that now.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
not in the virtual reality world, but they live this character online that
Right.
this is the best version of themselves. And the real life person is trash because they can't say, do, or act brave like that in person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like you'll see it where okay, here's a great example, right? A friend of mine has a nephew, met me in person, can't even make eye contact,
yes.
sitting around super fucking nervous, that type of shit, right? And then he put up this post where I took a photo with him, right? They're like, oh, I'm out here with David. I made him my bitch. Like, it's a joke, right?
Oh my God.
And I know it's a joke, right?
Yeah.
But I DM'd him and I put his I put his aunt in there too. And I was like, I need you to keep that same energy when you see me in person next time at the family party. And then his aunt saw that. She goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Next time he comes up to me, we're at the family gathering or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not part of this family, by the way.
Yeah.
But you know, he's at there, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, dog, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, you don't talk like that in person.
Yeah.
And he started stumbling over his words. I'm like, don't do that. You know what I mean?
At the very least, if you're gonna make that joke, or if that's gonna be your caption, like say it, make that joke in real life.
Yeah, then I understand the
Yeah,
context. You know
yeah.
what I mean? But it's like, it was hella disrespectful. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
But then I thought, I was like, okay, it's not everybody in that generation, right? But there is a certain set of people like that that behave that way. And then she was telling me that, you know, like it's weird because I see that when he plays video games and he has like the headset on. Yo, fuck you, bitch. What are you gonna do? Blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
But in person, he
Right.
can't talk to people at all.
Right.
But online, he's a different human being. He could say whatever the fuck he wants. He could tell people to fuck off. He'll tell them he'll beat their ass. But in person, he can't do that. But he's so in love with that persona online that this is who he thinks he is. So weird, dude.
You know, that's why you got all these people too, like like there's like that meme of like, you know, the two people that meet online, they're dating and they're like in their DMs, they're like, oh man, I'm gonna rip your fucking clothes off. I'm gonna give it to you so good. And then they meet in person, they're like sitting on opposite sides of the couch, just like awkward. They don't know what to say to each other.
Dog, biggest thing when it was like years ago not when I first moved to LA, but this is like when social media started to really pop off. I saw people do shit like this in the club. Hey, yo, we out here, blah, blah, blah. My life's a movie. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Sitting by themselves.
Mm.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Well, they didn't specify which movie, David, so.
It's the movie where I'm a loser. Trippy as fuck, dog.
It could have been I Am Legend,
Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, man.
you know? He's just there by himself.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
Or he's like fucking Tom Hanks. Wilson!
Yeah, man.
Not everybody's like that, but when you see that shit, it trips me out. It trips me out a lot.
Yeah, you know, shit's different now.
Oh, no. Yeah, guys, let's keep real life fun though, huh? Feel real life are very fun. You know, it's aluminum foil.
Hey, maybe they don't want to.
No, please make it fun.
There's this one episode of Married with Children where Bud signs up for a virtual reality situation. They plug his whole body into a thing, and he ends up like having like this online sexual relationship, like not even online, like a virtual sexual relationship with this girl who he fantasizes about. He's like smashing this chick in the VR. He feels everything. He's busting nuts in real life. Like there was some joke where the janitor is like pissed every night because he has to mop up all the jizz. And then that girl who he's been fantasizing about, she's like, hey, bud, I haven't seen you lately. You want to like hang out tonight? He's like, I'm good. See you later. Because he doesn't have to deal with the rejection, doesn't have to deal with the nervousness. He can fucking plug into the machine, have sex with her, be done.
That's what we have now.
Yeah, man.
Well, kids, don't be like that. Don't be like that, please.
Don't be like that, guys. Look, but we are launching a brand new VR experience. Have sex with me and David or David So, both of us at the same time for an extra charge if you want to sign up for that. Link is in the description below.
It'll be the worst sex of your life.
Depending on what package you pay for.
If it's just the Tim package, you'll have the time of your life. With me, I'm just going to lecture you.
That might be someone's kink. You never know.
They're like, that's my kink. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, God, never mind.
They're like, it's their daddy issues.
know.
Someone lecture me so I can
Get your life together.
Come.
I'm going to suck your dick. No, you can't have it. It makes me want it more.
And if you get the suck my tongue package, we're gonna blow your mind. All right,
Oh,
thank
no.
y'all. Be with religious, spiritual, spoken word. So make sure y'all sign up. Thank you for watching. Dudes behind the foods. Dalai Lama. Llama, red pajama.
Assalamu alaikum.
Malegam salam, salami sandwich, cold cut trio, threesome, me, David, and you,
Behind the food.
boo.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food.